Suffering,
Yes.
welcome to 69 Faces of Rock. How are you guys doing today?
Great. How you doing, man?
Good. Introduce yourself. Tell me what you do in the band.
I'm Casey Loving. I'm the vocalist.
John, I play the bass.
Jeff Holmes, guitar.
Scott Davidson, drums.
How did Suffering get together?
Jeff Holmes and I were at Leanne Murray's party at about 4 in the morning one night. We were jamming out in the backyard. You started playing a Lombard riff. I started playing with you, right?
Yeah.
Was it sometimes?
Yeah, I think so.
You started playing sometimes.
So we started doing that for fun here and there, and then I decided to write some songs, and I was going out and watching the Dissenter with these guys, their other band, and I'm like, man, I started getting the itch again, and I'm like, I started writing all these songs. I'm like, I wonder who I could jam with. I'm like, oh, let me call up Scotty again. So that's just kind of how it all happened.
I understand that all of you are seasoned musicians, right? What are your musical backgrounds? Who else are you playing with or played with?
I think we all listen to everything heavy and hardcore. These guys are in a death metal band. We all like Swedish death metal and old school death metal, and we also like hardcore, punk rock, and just old metal also. So.
But what bands were you in before? Or are
Lungbrush.
Okay.
Lungbrush,
was kind
pretty
of
much. And
crossover.
we're in Dissenter.
Yeah.
Been part of the scene for Stonehenge.
I was in Nemesis, Chaos Rising, Mass Mutilation, and Suffering, and Dissenter.
I have about 30 more, but I don't have time to talk.
I know. When you connected in this project, what was the plan?
We're just having fun. Yeah, this is for fun, and but it turned out really good, so we're real happy with it.
Write some albums.
Yeah, write some albums, play Chicago a few times, get out there a little bit, and see what we can do.
I was at practice, and John told me that their vocalist that they had previously was moving.
He moved to Arkansas.
So I said, I'll give it a shot, and so here I am.
At a show here at Brower House, I was announcing the band Dissenter, and he took me to the side. He goes, "Hey man, if you need a singer, I'm your man, right?" He says, right?
It's all about networking, isn't it?
Network. You network. Boom. Look what happened.
When were those songs written and who wrote them?
So they're a combo. Normally, I have riffs, John has riffs, and then we'll organize them together and make a song out of them. And some of the lyrics I wrote, some Casey has written. So it's just a collab,
When did you guys realize you might be onto something special here?
Well, I never realized it.
Still waiting. No, the CD came out great. I mean,
It did turn out good.
it took a while
It
to
turned
get the
out
CD out because we had a singer named Jared Roberts who moved to Arkansas.
And the
we-
pandemic happened, and so
Pandemic
it took a lot. This should have
Actually,
came out 3 years ago.
We started recording on May 1st of the pandemic.
I saw
2020.
them play with their other singer at the Metro.
Our first show at the Metro, my birthday
And
show.
it was, I don't know, I liked it. I was like, man, I could do that. Because when their singer was getting heavy, he was getting heavy, and he was doing some lighter parts that I wasn't sure I could do. But I think it turned out good.
Now, you mentioned you guys are fascinated with some of the Swedish death metal. The album does have a lot of those overtones, which I like a lot.
Yes.
Definitely.
Tell me more about that fascination.
Yeah, big Entomb fan.
Grew up on Entomb.
Yes, that bass drum.
Yeah.
But Jeff's, he's current like me, and these guys too. Gate Creeper, Knocked Loose. You're on
Sure,
top
definitely.
of stuff,
Yeah, on Longbrush back in the day, we went out with All Out War, Turmoil, so I really got into the metallic sounding hardcore. And then, of course, we love old Minor Threat and all that kind of stuff also. And then John loves all kinds of...
Like a lot of newer stuff too.
Yeah.
Like Necrot,
yeah, they're good.
Asphyx, old and new,
Well, obviously with a 7-second t-shirt on, you must know a lot of classic hardcore.
Yes.
We're all over the place. You got
we're
Doom, you got Death, Black.
So we kind of put a little bit of everything
I actually
together,
was like in a speed metal band until I saw Entombed live at Medusa's, I think. I don't remember, it was like back in the early 90s, and I'm like, came out there and he just roared, and you could see the veins in the neck bulge. I'm like, nah, fuck speed metal.
I actually
fuck
remember that
thrash
show.
metal. I'm a fucking death metal singer for now on. And that's basically what
It's all about the veins.
Yeah, just fucking
But Jeff in the studio, he worked Casey a lot. He worked your ass off.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
studio.
yeah.
He got you doing a lot of
I'm
different
the
stuff.
Nazi, they call me.
No,
The studio
he
Nazi.
made me try
In the
some
Nazi.
things I wasn't ready to,
In the
you
studio.
know,
That you wouldn't
never tried
normally do.
before,
Yeah.
normally do, and
cool.
I think it turned out good.
Oh, great.
Why the name Suffering?
Because we had a song called "The Suffering," which is now on the album.
And first
then
we were
we
called-
couldn't figure out a name. Oh yeah, what was
We had,
the
a name,
first
we, had a, we had a name called Before the Storm.
one?
Before the Calm.
Before the Calm. But I looked it up. There's a band from Michigan called Before the Calm. I'm like, damn it.
And then all of a sudden, a bunch of sufferings popped up. So, but we already did
Not
the
yet.
album.
But
So
we own
Yeah,
the
you can't
Suffering
win.
for the States.
yeah, it is what it is.
Obviously, you're dealing with a lot of dark matter subjects. So, what are these songs about?
When I write, when I write the death metal stuff, I keep that more death metal. With this, it just seemed different, so I tried to keep more of like stuff that I could really belt out vocally. So things that just kind of meant more to me, not just fantasy stuff, but real life things and how I feel about them. No real political point, just how I feel about shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like a love-hate relationship with humanity. It's like so yeah, we get
there's
out the
a-
Mm-hmm.
aggression in there.
There's a line in the song called "The Suffering." What the hell? I love that line. It's called "Suffering." You know the words. I mean,
I don't know which part you're talking about.
suffering caused by the masses.
The
Wait,
suffering caused by the humans.
by the human. That line is awesome. I wanted to call the band that, but it's too long. That would be different. We'd be different at that point,
Tell me about the recording of the album. What was that like? Who made it happen?
Long, because we started pre-pandemic with Jarrett as our singer.
It's
Scott Creekmore, Mercenary
Creeker,
Studios.
yeah, Mercenary, and then
Pandemic, then he closed down for a while, so we
yeah,
moved
because he
to
was remodeling.
Pressure
and-
Wave
yeah.
Studios with Sean Johnson and Braidwood, and we ended up doing the rest of it there.
Yeah.
Did you achieve
Years.
anything as you planned?
So what?
Did you achieve anything you planned with that? With this
Yeah, I
recording?
mean, the only good thing about having the pandemic and stuff is then I had more time to develop the songs, so we had more time to work on it, and tweak it a little bit more, so there was no hurry anymore to get it done,
Other than, I guess I was doing the songs, a lot of them wrong the whole time up until I got into the studio.
Yeah.
I found out real quick that, you need to change that.
All right. So the album is out. Show it. Advertise it. There we go. There it is.
The suffering is called "The Experiment Has Failed."
Right. Why should people get it?
If you
Why
like
should people-
heavy, if you like
heavy.
hardcore,
It's a little different
it's good.
Metal, yeah, it's
It's a
different.
little mix.
It is very different.
its own
I mean,
mix.
it does
It's
have
got
its
something a
own.
little bit
Every
Different
song is a little
elements,
different.
Something for everyone.
What reactions is it getting so far?
So far, all positive, but it just came out a few weeks ago, so we're still shopping it too. The
Our
label.
live
So if you're a
shows
label out
that-
there, we're looking to sign too.
The live shows that we've played, we've got some real good feedback from, so that's always good.
So right now you release that yourselves, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is that process like to be able to release your own record?
A lot more work.
I know, but what does it take?
It's easy. It's not hard.
Patience.
These days,
Yeah,
it
just
seems like,
patient.
a
lot of
lot,
DIY.
of bands are just getting away from their labels and stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard to make money. It's hard to do anything, so it's easier just to do it yourself and try and sell it yourself. And if you make money, you do. If not, you're still doing something you love.
So will the Suffering have like life of its own despite of all the other involvement with other bands?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sure.
Generally, what are your hopes for this band?
Just keep having fun. Keep writing albums.
Yeah. Make a better song than the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
Become world famous.
We do have a show coming up on November 5th with DRI, Macabre, and Repulsion at Avondale Music Hall.
Looking forward
in
to that
Chicago.
one.
It's called Heavy Chicago. It's a new fest. We're looking forward to that show. We're excited to play.
And how many shows have you played so far?
About what, 12?
A little more than a
Yeah,
handful,
not
I would
many.
say. I
About
can't.
12. Not too much. We don't want to overplay. We select.
We actually
Quality
we
over
did,
tonight.
I know.
We played a sold out show at DRI
Actually, I think the
already.
band's
That went
on.
over really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
We played with a black metal band, The Antichrist. That went over
Reggie's,
really
yep.
well.
Play with
Also,
Doyle here
so-
at the Brower House.
Yeah.
Doyle was fun.
And that show went over really well. So I
our
think
shows been great.
the mix of our songs go over well with different bands. We can play with a wide variety of bands and fit in.
Excellent. Thank
you.
you for speaking and good luck.
Great,
Thank you for the
very
great
much.
review too.